Cheers! Welcome back to Dos con Todo,
Tia's
Unfiltered
Edition.
Wait, let me just take a sip. Yeah, it's customary because you have to. This one's a little dry.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hey.
By the way, I'm not a wine person. We just do this for the podcast.
You're not a wine person?
I don't like wine.
Okay.
I'm not sophisticated.
Really, you're not?
No,
Oh my God.
I really don't.
That's
Hi.
crazy. I love wine.
I don't. It just I like my sweet drinks.
Me too.
I like liquor, but oh well. Yeah.
Mm.
Hi, how was your week?
My week. It was good. It was really good. Yeah, I finished. So I'm in school, but like it's like in a faster. So I just finished my semester.
Yes.
Yes.
How many left do you have?
Huh?
How many left?
How many?
How many semester left?
So, si Dios quiere, by May 2026, I'm getting my bachelor's degree. So yeah.
Upcoming.
Yes, upcoming. Like I'm studying really hard, and I'm taking classes in the summer too. So I'm just going in.
Yeah. Bachelor's is a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the classes are like in a faster mode, so it's like you need to learn.
It's
you
a
need
lot.
To. It's a lot.
I bet. I
Mhm.
remember I was doing like the papers and
Yeah, and I'm in finance, so it's like spreadsheets.
What the hell are you doing in finance?
I'm a businesswoman.
Wow. Yeah, but still, like
It's
finance.
business administration
Yeah.
in finance. So
Okay.
yeah.
I can see that.
Mm.
That makes sense. Well, I'm glad you had a good week. This week was hard. It was tough. I don't know, for me, like concentrating, work, it was just a lot.
Yeah.
Period.
Mhm.
And as you know, I kind of withdraw and disappear.
Yeah, you did. Yes, you did. Again,
I
guys.
feel
Again.
again.
Mhm.
Yeah. It was tough, but we're here. We're feeling better.
Yes, we do.
Tomorrow is a new day. Tomorrow is the starting of a new week.
Mhm.
And we did say that we were gonna do better.
Yeah.
Where I couldn't make it.
Taking back our routine.
Yes, our healthy routine.
Oh, healthy routine. Yeah.
Yeah, because we have the not so unhealthy routine. But yeah, so this episode we want to talk about unpopular opinions, right? Things that we grew up with, dating,
friends, family. I mean, it could apply to anything in life.
Yeah, I think it's a good one. I think it's a way of start conversation,
Mhm.
get conversation going.
So yeah, this unpopular opinions can apply to anything in
In general,
in general.
life.
Yeah.
All right, should we start with family?
Yeah. Let's get
Let's get the heavy stuff out of the way.
Mhm. Yeah.
Do you think we might get some we want to get your feedback. We want to know if you agree, if you disagree, which I don't give a fuck.
Okay. Yes.
You can put a beep.
I don't have to. Pero yes, that's true. You can have your own opinion. Like it is like that's her unpopular opinion.
Okay.
What's this week episode was about? Okay. Yo dije, I'm like, what the fuck? What the hell is going? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
Copyright. Okay. So this week we want to talk about unpopular opinion. I know I have a couple of those. I think we should start with family. I want so deep. I have so much shit to say.
Okay, we're not gonna go in that deep because we can have days.
Trigger
here.
warning. Trigger warning. No, I think the first unpopular opinion. Hold on, I have to read it.
No, pero take a break. So when I cut it, no se vea tan.
Okay. Okay.
No, espérate, we gotta start over because you could say, we're gonna talk about unpopular opinions and we're gonna. Tú lo dijiste como que ellos saben. Okay. So today's episode is about unpopular opinions, right?
Yes, I think we should. We're gonna talk about unpopular opinion, dating, family,
And friends.
and friends.
Mm-hmm.
We're just, fuck.
You could agree to disagree. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, it's your own opinion. You can
This
drop
are
it on the comments like your unpopular opinion. And yeah, let's all interact and see.
should we start with family?
Do it again now.
So, should we start with family?
Let's start with family.
Alrighty.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I'm a firm believer that protecting your peace sometimes means loving your family from apart,
Mm-hmm.
and that's okay.
That's perfectly fine.
I think that me personally, I love my family. I like to be surrounded by them. However, I think the fact that I did move away so far allowed me to grow and see things in a different perspective. Don't get me wrong, like, I miss them, but
Yeah.
I think that it was the best thing for me.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I think that's fine. Leaving the nest is okay. And you know,
I love them. That is so true. I agree with you.
what about you?
Mine is just because someone is family, that doesn't mean that they deserve is a place in your life. I don't know. Like it's okay. You can move away from family. Sometimes it's really good to take care of yourself, your health, your happiness, and like just because they're family, you don't have to keep them close. I mean, it's kind of the same thing, but like
Yeah.
different.
But also with what you said, we can go into, I don't know if this happens to you, but
Mm-hmm.
each side of my family, we have this one person that everybody worships. And no offense, we love, I mean, I'm not going to say names. This is going to bring so much shit. But it's okay to love and respect and be thankful. But that person don't have to become your God. That person, I feel like sometimes, and this happens on both sides of my family, like it's to the point where your family expects you to worship this person and like,
Son un
oh yeah.
lambón. Vamos a decirlo más claro, que uno es un lambón de esa persona.
And I think for that, I've never been a fan of doing that, and I've honestly never done it. And my family do see me as a black sheep of the family, but that's okay. I mean, boundaries, like.
Tú ves, esto está fuerte. Ya tú sabes.
Ahorita
Apaga el teléfono, mi amor. Que te lo van a explotar.
Literal.
Okay, continue.
So yeah, I think that's mine. And go to one. Sometimes your biggest hater share the same last name. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. When I was growing up.
Damn, that sounded mad personal.
It is personal, bro. Like, my personality, and I don't blame them. Like a lot of my family, it was like they really didn't think I was gonna go anywhere.
Yeah.
Look at me now, bitches.
Así mismo.
But I remember like when I was applying to colleges, there's so many doubts like about whether it was a waste of money, even submitting applications and things like that. And look at me now, 2 degrees
Look
later.
at me now. Hey, I'm getting paper. All right, Chris Brown. ¿Está bien, Chris Brown?
We're gonna the copyrights is gonna be an issue.
For me, I feel like loyalty, just because people you have in family, doesn't mean loyalty should just be given to them. At the end of the day, loyalty should be earned. Because you could be my family and you could betray me the most. You can literally put me, I don't know, Dios líbrame, pero hasta en prisión, in jail.
Es verdad.
Like, just because they're family, that doesn't mean they want the best for you. So always tenga
Please,
otro ojo.
disclaimer, we love our family.
Yes, we love our family. We do. But also just because, tú sabes, we always have,
We have to be real.
no, we have to be real, pero we always have those family friends that family knows them, but they don't know that they're like, nah, loyalty worth,
Mm-hmm.
trust worth,
Trustworthy.
yeah, trustworthy. So it's like, if you have a bad feeling, fuck it, just fuck. No, don't associate
Don't
with those.
hesitate. Yeah,
Yeah, don't associate, don't hesitate. Like it is what it is. That's
that's a good one.
it.
Message approved.
Message approved.
No, but we do love our family, I think, but
Mm-hmm.
it's important that we're aware of
Mm-hmm.
the patterns and things that, could affect someone's, I don't know, upbringing.
Yeah, and I feel like now we have a voice. We don't you don't like you don't have to stay quiet. If you have a if you
No
want
one pay
something
my
to
bills.
if you have something to say, like be open to have ¿cómo se dice?
Your own opinion?
No, ejemplo, no es que you have to talk to your parents or whoever your family de una manera mala, just
Oh, as long as you do it respectfully.
respectfully, yeah, like
It's not what you say, it's how you
it's
say
how
it.
you say it. Yes, exactly. Buen punto, me encanta.
Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we move on to dating. Oof,
Dating.
oof.
You want dating or friends?
Let's go with friends. We can
Friends?
do dating.
Yeah, we could do dating. Let's do friends. Yo tengo como. It's supposed to be like two, pero yo voy a decir como cinco. Yo
Dale,
no
dale, dale.
sé.
Dale pa'l. Vamos pa'l mambo. Dale para
No.
allá.
No, I was gonna say for friends, an unpopular opinion is that sometimes your truest friend, you get to know them in your 20s, like in your later
She's
age.
saying that because she met me in her 20s.
Okay. No, because like you
But
can
I
have
don't.
a friend from childhood and it's not the same. Like you guys can outgrow each other. And this girl that you just met in your 20s, you don't have, months or years hanging out. And, you feel like this person knows you more than the other person that knows you actually the the longest.
Yeah.
So,
No, that makes sense.
mm-hmm,
And um I think one of mine would be true friends grow with you,
mm,
and even if that means growing apart, and they understand that because you know because sometimes when you grow apart people take it personal and like they
yeah.
think, oh, una ¿cómo que se dice? Una privona, or
Mm-hmm,
like she thinks she's the shit. It's
mm-hmm.
not really that. It's like
Es verdad.
we've outgrown each other
Yeah.
and we had our moment. I will always appreciate what you did and who you are. However, that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I everybody has their moments.
Yeah.
Pero tú sabes, hay veces que tú por allá, yo por acá.
Y yo por acá. Es verdad, loca.
Okay, next. What's your
My
next one?
next one is
You said you had five.
no, not for friends. I was talking
Ah,
about dating.
dating, dating, dating.
Eh, another one is just because you lose a friend, that doesn't mean it was a loss. It could be a blessing because we all have friends.
I have.
I'm a person that I keep my circle small. I don't have a lot of friends. I don't have to have friends in my corner just to have them. And I mean, that's good. Don't get me wrong. You can have your friends, you can have whatever. But that's
Unlike
just me.
me. Unlike me, that we talked about this.
Yeah,
I
we did.
told her that yes, I keep my circle big because sometimes you don't know down the line who you
Who you're
might
gonna need?
not
Yeah.
even need. It's like I just think that I don't like to burn bridges
Mhm.
unless it's necessary because
Okay.
you never know what's down the line. Like you never know what the future holds for you,
Mhm.
and that's me. But like you said, keeping your circle small. It's
That's my thing.
mm-hmm.
I don't know. No puedo lidiar con tanta gente, and it's too much. I know. Anyways, but yeah, losing a friend, it could be a blessing instead of a loss. I feel like Dios quita y pone, y él te pone donde tú tienes que estar. Más nada. That's it.
Facts.
That's how I feel. He's not gonna.
Period.
He's not gonna keep somebody you you don't need close to you, to next to your family, to whoever that is
Mm-hmm.
dealing with you. So that's my unpopular
Yes. What about setting boundaries with friends?
with friends.
That
Okay.
shit is hard.
I don't. What is that? What's
I
boundary?
think that
What are boundaries? Boundaries with friends. I don't think I know them.
damn. Damn. So boundaries with friends is like
Do you have a boundary with your friend? Because tú no me has dicho nada a mí de boundary.
no, because I feel like some people look, for example, I have this friend, she's a really negative person. Like everything she talks, everything she says, it's just
I
negative.
hate people like that. I'm sorry. I don't hate your friend, but I just hate people like
No,
that.
I get it, but that's her. That's her, you know?
Yo no
So we
puedo.
have this thing, I have this thing where if I'm sharing good news or things, like I let her know in advance so she knows not to bring her negative thoughts and like her stuff
Pero mejor yo
around
no
it.
le digo nada. Claro, because eso le tumba, eso le quita. I don't know. That just feels like, for me, I see it como que no te quieren ver superar. That's
Mm.
just for me.
Yeah.
Okay, ¿qué tanto negativity es?
Es que hay gente que dicen que son, yo digo negatividad, pero hay gente que dicen que son realistic.
No, ningún realistic.
And, you know, like, vamos a decir, oh, yo compré esto, ay, mira, esa vaina se puede explotar in your hand. Or
So those people don't manifest. They don't believe in optimism. They don't believe in nothing, basically.
I don't know, but
I guess they just live and they just walk around and do whatever they have to do.
yeah.
Ew, disgusting. I'm sorry, pero es verdad. Es la realidad.
Pero
Uno tiene que tener, you have to be optimistic. You have to have
manifestation.
manifestation. And like, I don't know.
Yeah, but some
Want more
people,
for your life, for you, for yourself.
but that, excuse me.
No, porque tú no vas a salir, more.
But see, that's your point of view and your beliefs. Sometimes people go with through life thinking that being realistic saves them from, I don't know, it could be heartbreak, it could be, and
And
sometimes, you know, I in certain things I agree to that point.
y por esa mentalidad, because of that mentality, that's why they don't progress probably in life, you know. Las cosas no le pueden salir bien. You never know.
I
Está bien, Jailin. I'm gonna put the music.
ding dong bing bong como se diga.
No, but it's true. Like, if I'm being positive, like, okay, I'm gonna get this job, I'm gonna get this opportunity, and you just put it in your head, it could happen, you know. Just put it out there. I don't know. Y este sueño ahora, ay Dios mío. Y no fue ella que fumó, fui yo.
Eso es verdad. Oh shit. Should I say that I'm getting I'm like on a weed break? No.
Ah, yeah. Vamos a pausarlo so we can go to.
Déjame cuánto la después.
Ten cuidado.
Okay.
Ya.
Dating?
Dating.
Okay, now.
No,
Okay.
dilo ahora que te sentaste.
Okay, now let's go into dating. I know you have a lot to say.
Cheers to that. Cheers to that.
So people,
Yo hasta los lentes me voy a poner.
sí, póntelo.
Para verme más educativa. Let me put my glass down.
De que más seria.
Más seria.
Yo quedé.
Okay, you want to go first?
Yeah, because I only have one because you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
You know. Okay, what you did
You
not have one.
know. Okay, but the thing is like dating and me, it's like I don't. You know, it's like
What is that? What is dating?
I don't really do. No, you know, I don't. You know, I don't really do dating.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
Uh-huh.
It's true, and I'm okay with that. Like, I don't really do dating like that, so I don't really have much to say.
Mm-hmm.
I really suck at dating.
Yeah, that's how I found out the other day. You told me I don't go on dates.
I don't, cause I don't. Look,
I'm like, bitch,
unpopular.
you don't like to be taken out to a dinner?
I just don't like it. I don't like. Maybe I haven't found the right person. Right? After so long going back to the dating scene, shit is just
Okay, well, you wanna go?
okay, yes. Unpopular opinion. First date should only be 30 minutes.
Why? Oh, why?
That shit is like a trailer. You need to know what to get.
A
It's like
trailer. Okay,
yeah,
so
it should be like 30 minutes. Like just dump a bunch of 15 minutes each. Like dump all the information at once. And then after 30 minutes you decide. Either goodbye or, like there's no need to be 2 hours, 3 hours. Like give me a preview of what
but
you
what
are.
if you like their company and you want to and you guys have you guys enjoying each other's company, so the date lasts a little longer?
I mean, that's fine.
Okay.
But sorry. I mean, that's fine. However, what if you don't? Because sometimes, listen, I've been on dates. I've been on dates like one or twice. Like the conversation has flown, like, and it's good, but then it gets to a point, at least for me, that I'm like, okay, I'm really done talking. Like, can we just, it's that awkwardness of ending the date, and like,
I know.
it's just awkward for me, and I really think it should be 30 minutes. Out of the 30 minutes, you'd be like, oh, you want to stay or you want to go, then let's go, let's stay, whatever. But like 30-minute mark.
Okay. That, I mean, that's not a. I'm not opposing to that. That's a really. I'm gonna be like, next time I go on a date, I'm gonna be like, you got 30 minutes, go. No, you got 15 minutes, go. And I put that little ringer in the chest.
The timer,
thing.
yeah.
The
Yeah,
timer. All right, it's up. It's my turn. Yeah, de nuevo. Okay,
boom.
that's it.
Oh, I have another one.
Okay, espérate.
Espérate, no, let me just throw
Oh,
it
so you're
out
just gonna
there.
dump it out.
No, let me do it because if we're gonna forget.
Oh.
This is the last one.
Go ahead.
This is the last one.
Mm-hmm.
Forgiving too easily while dating keeps you stuck in cycles you're meant to outgrow. Listen to that.
Damn.
Forgiving
Mi
too
cerebro just
easily.
went like that. Wow.
Forgiving too easily while dating keeps you in in circles you're supposed to outgrow. You know what I mean by that?
You gotta say it again because you said, oh shit.
Okay. Listen to this carefully. Listen to this carefully. Forgiving too easily while dating keeps you stuck in cycles you're meant to outgrow.
Está buena esa.
Especially in what we call nowadays situationships. Tell me that you haven't been in a situationship that you just forgiven some stuff that you would be like, what the
Hell
fuck?
no. No. I haven't been in a situationship in a long period of time. No. That's it. Yo no puedo estar más de 3 meses en una situationship. Dime. Ya te relajo. Bye. Oh. It's either you want to date me or you don't want to date me.
And that's why I don't date.
Because okay.
Because, I mean, es que cuando uno coge ese gustico, it's like...
¿Cuál gusto, Perla?
No, ese gustico, and ese gustico de having, like, someone to, hang out and do things, but, like...
Oh,
you're not, you don't have that commitment full on. But again, there's a really fine line, like, between healthy and not healthy, and fun and, I don't know, confusion and...
That's true. La verdad, tú, yo no tengo tiempo para eso. I mean, like, you don't have... okay, I know. This is just...
Side note?
No, this is not a side note. Esto tiene que ser otro episodio because I was going to go in. I'm like, damn, I'm going to talk a lot of shit. Pero, it just depends. If we know what we're doing, if you know what we're doing, we're just going to go out. We're just going to, That's it.
Okay.
We can continue.
Give me yours.
Mine is...
Yes.
I always believe this. If they wanted to, they would. It's really that simple.
It is.
It's literally that simple.
But I don't feel like that's an unpopular opinion.
You think so?
I
Because a
think
lot
it's
of people.
oh, but you have to understand that things could happen. Blah blah blah.
Exactly. Que eso es, it doesn't matter. Mm-mm. If something happened, let me know beforehand. I mean, if you plan something right, di que last minute you're gonna text me, di que oh no, oh I forgot I had something, bitch. You fucking knew you had something to do. Okay, you should have texted me, but you don't want to look like an asshole, but you still do look like an asshole texting me last minute talking about I can't make it or something. I don't know.
Facts.
Oh, I can't because of work. I have no.
If they wanted to,
In
and
a
they're
película, I'm not creating a
see,
movie, by the way. It's facts, and that's how it is.
I agree. If they really wanted to, they if they wanted to,
Yeah.
they would. I agree. But sometimes
No.
we no wait.
You know why?
Sometimes
Because it has been shown to me if they wanted to, they would, and I'm very surprised. I'm like, oh damn, all right. Somebody driving from another place
pick you up.
to pick me up to then go back, like that's an hour. Like I mean, that's too much information. I'm gonna cut this. I can't. But somebody, yeah, just doing things. I don't know for you, yeah,
Okay,
to
next.
show you. The next one, I'm gonna cut that shit off. I'm not. The next one is dating should be easy and not stress free.
Dating nowadays feels like a full-time job.
No, in the Olympics,
Bro, no. It's
I'm
a
gonna be in the
full-time job.
Olympics next year. Is it next?
I don't know.
Is it every? You know, what I'm saying? I don't know
You're
how that
asking the
works.
wrong person.
Yeah, pero that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be in the Olympics because wow, esto es sport.
It's a
Full
full-time
time.
job. No,
Yeah.
it's a full. Why do you think I don't like? Honestly, it's like
Yeah.
it's time consuming. Like
Mm-hmm.
investing time on people that might not even like. I don't know. It's just, but yeah, it should be easy. But it also should, but it should be hard and difficult. Well, not hard and difficult.
Yeah,
I
but
think it should be uncomfortable.
you want it to be uncomfortable.
I feel like sometimes,
Maybe because I'm too direct. I'm straightforward. It is like if you tell me what you want, what's going on.
but how often does that happen?
That's a great question because it doesn't happen often. But okay, I don't know if you like somebody, just go with it. Like, you know how many times I have asked a guy like, yo, if you really like a girl, would you just go to her? Like, you just do everything that you in your power to get her, and they'll be like, yes, I would. I'm like, all right, maybe I want to be approached like that. I want a
Yeah.
guy que diga, oh shit, like I want her.
You know?
I want her. I'm gonna do whatever. It's the impossible, the possible, whatever, for me to get her.
Okay.
Si un
Si
hombre,
tapa ti.
exactly, pero si un hombre, if you ask a man that and he tells you that, it's because there's still men out there that will do that. Semi on the price, just be straight in their freaking brain.
Or
¿Entienden?
woman.
Or women. Yeah, too.
What?
No, yo lo digo. I say it because you're like, you just go straight to the point. If you see a guy that you like,
Unpopular opinion.
you
It's
go.
okay for girls to approach guys.
It's true.
Totally
And that's why
okay.
I use her to go.
And I will do that. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to go up to a guy and be like, "Hey, I think you're cute if you are single or like
Mhm.
give me your number, your Instagram, whatever." I don't mind doing it.
I know you
The
don't.
same thing as if I'm dating you and I feel like I want to go somewhere. I
Mhm.
don't mind planning a date.
Okay.
I don't mind.
Me neither.
And or if like I don't know. I feel like
Me neither. I don't mind planning a date. I don't mind taking you out. I don't mind nothing. But going up to a guy, I don't have the balls to do that.
I do.
I know you do. That's why I sing you.
Literally, I'm the best wing woman.
Y por eso me cogieron un marido. But that's definitely another.
I feel like you have to say
episode.
it now.
I have to say it?
I think you have
Okay.
to.
So we went out one time. We went out one time, and there was this guy that he was cute, and I guess he was looking whatever. It was just me, her, and my other friend in a club, and then I told Perla like, yo, can you go to him and tell him like he's cute, whatever, and she did.
Of course. Of
Of course,
course.
that's my win woman. I love it. And she went, and nothing.
I
He
remember I told him, I was like, listen, my friend thinks you're cute.
mhm.
And then he was like, oh yeah,
Yeah, he said, come to our
come
table.
to our table, blah blah blah.
Hmm.
And I was like, cool, cool, whatever. So I think we went to the bathroom and then I told you, and then we went to his section, like his
Hmm.
table.
His table,
And then I
yeah.
was like, okay, bitch, go talk to him.
Hmm.
Go, I did my job, you do your
And
job.
then I went to do my part, and he then had like he wanted her to be in the conversation, and I'm like, okay, so if you like my friend, that's fine. Like, I don't care. I'm gonna tell her that you like her,
But
and
you didn't tell me that.
okay.
You didn't tell me that. You just said, oh, he has to tell you something.
No, I said, I was like, oh, he likes you.
I was like, yeah,
He
but
wants to talk to you.
yeah, that's what you told
Yeah,
me. I didn't
yeah.
know that was what he was gonna say. Then I get close to him and he's
No,
like,
I know. Yo sí lo dije. Yo dije, oh my, loca. I was like, oh my God, loca. He likes you. I was like, I kept asking him, like, you like her? You like
oh
her?
wait, guys, mind you, my taste in men is completely different. You're like a rainbow, bitch.
Exactly. So
You're a
I'm like,
rainbow.
shut
But see,
up.
no, but like,
Like,
no, but like
I'm
that
not
specific.
LGBTQ GYL plus. No, yo no soy de eso. She meant like rainbow. Like, I don't like if I see a guy and I like him.
I'm pro love.
What? Oh my
Okay, no,
God. Oh my God.
mind you, when I say like her, you're like a rainbow. You don't care. But my
Not
type,
that I don't care, guys. Okay, if I like
she
a
cares.
guy, if I like a guy and he's cute and it's my type, then yes, okay.
But your type is all types.
Exactly. Come okay. It's not a type of color, like whatever, like it is
No,
what
I
it
do
is.
have a type, period. I
Exactly.
can't deny that I have a preference on guys, and that guy did not look anything like I would even turn my head for
Mm.
him. And then I go up to him. Well, you were like, oh, whatever. And then I go to him and I'm like, okay, what's up, dude? And he was like,
And
oh,
she wanted the dad though. It was him and his dad, and she wanted the
I
dad,
never said that.
but the dad disappeared.
I don't think that dad was
Yeah.
cute. People are gonna think I got daddy issues. I don't have daddy issues.
No,
I have a pretty.
no, but he didn't look that old, like the
No.
man, like he didn't.
But again, it wasn't my taste,
No, yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And then I go to him and he was like, oh, I like you, not
Mhm.
your. What was it that I don't
No,
remember.
say because he spoke to
And then
you,
I
so
was like, absolutely not. And I think we drank his champagne and we left.
yeah, we drank. No, we literally we ran with the champagne glass and we just left and we just cheered next to the bar and we like do a fun night. I guess I don't know. And
I
we
don't know. That was so shady, though. That was so fucking shady. Like,
and then in half the point we was just in the dancing like, well, I think he was looking or something, and we just nosotras we just went down. We just went down like, and there were people like around us, and
la
like,
gente
what the
pensó, y
fuck?
esta gente, ella está
Like, what the fuck is
¿en
going
qué
on?
estarán?
Yeah, what
En-
is going on with these girls? Yeah,
But yeah, that's story time
that was the
of
story.
how
So just next time, if just go up to the guy. If you like a guy, just go up to the guy.
you should
Don't send
take that
your
advice.
friends. Just don't send your friends.
You should take that advice.
Yep, I am, but I'm still not going up to a guy. It is what it is. I feel like a guy should come up to me. If we're looking at each other, I'm giving you the hint. So like, come, pull up, take my number. Let's talk. Let's, you know, you know.
Okay,
Pero es verdad.
I'm
Esto
okay.
princeso de ahora is just too much. Like, are you a princess? Like, if I wanted to be a princess, so I'm gonna just take care of myself since I am the princess.
Period.
Dime.
What's your next unpopular opinion?
Oh, another one.
You have more? I know you have more.
Okay. One more is maybe it could be the same thing. If they confuse you, it's a no. Real interest is clear and not complicated.
You know, when someone tells you they're not looking for something interested, believe them and get
The fuck
out.
out. You sound like
Personal experience?
yeah, it sounds like your personal appearance because you said like listen to them and get out
Before it's too late.
Ooh. No es verdad, señores. You don't have to think, oh my god, I think he meant to say this, I meant to whatever. No. Hey.
Sorry.
Oh.
Pero ya te está largo también.
Ok, córtalo. So
Diablo, ya tenemos que terminar.
It's true. I know. It's true though, because I feel like
When sorry.
Wait.
When a guy tells you he doesn't want anything serious, believe him.
Okay.
If he's not looking for anything serious,
okay.
believe him.
And
before it's too late.
Before
Sorry.
it's too late. That's true. Okay. Yeah. Hold on, diablo, ahora se me fue lo que iba a decir. Oh, you don't have to be thinking like, oh, I think he meant to say this. I meant to. We're not freaking Blues Clues out here to be guessing shit or cluing what the fuck he's trying to say, putting together a puzzle. No, we're not doing that. He's gonna say it straight to you, like, listen, I want this and I don't want this. I want that and I don't want that. That's it. Simple as that. Don't be trying to be guessing shit because that's how we be thinking some other shit that is not even close to what the fuck he was trying to say.
I feel like you're throwing that at me.
Or to myself too. Because yo me hago una novela literal de Telemundo en mi cabeza.
Pero
la Misión 41, bro, me queda chiquito.
Pero la novela que yo me hago, como que van con la novela, because I be right.
Yeah.
Like, I be right. Like, yo me hago unas películas, pero es porque yo sé who we're dealing with and not a specific person or, situation.
She has to put it out there.
Huh?
She has to put it out there.
No, I have to. No specific person, no nothing, but yo me hago una película y esa película, they're always true. Always. Like, no, it could be from the minimal thing. I go like, Andieli, this. Mm-hmm. And she's like, how did you get to that conclusion?
I be like, Rage, you're fucking crazy.
Yeah. But turns out, I'm right. Like, I think that...
You proved it to me, literally. You proved... Ya vamos a decirlo anoche. La gente no va a saber, because es un episodio, tú sabes.
No, pero es que la gente no tiene que decir, no, que solamente eso, es que la gente no tiene que saber que yo estoy como un emotional stable motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
But it's okay. You can cut it out. Hold on.
No, because...
No, not cut it. We can still talk about it, pero que esa parte.
No, yo iba a decir...
Oh, it's 2 minutes. You can cut it out.
No, yo iba a decir, like, oh, you proved that to me yesterday. Like, you know, the scenario that you pictured to me, I was like, damn, bitch, you fucking crazy. But then she's like, look, I told you on daily, I'm all fucking right. I'm like, damn, bitch, you are fucking right.
Yeah, because I know. It's like, honestly, okay, this is going to sound so bad. But
what I do...
Unpopular opinion. This is a good one. It just came.
Okay.
The moment you start acting and thinking like a man in dating, everything becomes more clear.
Okay, can you
elaborate on that? Okay.
Por favor.
Okay. I told you I don't really date because I really don't. I don't have patience. I don't have, like, I don't have the patience. Mm-hmm. And dating out here, it's fucking tough. And I can't.
Yeah.
But the moment you start acting like a man in dating, mm-hmm. everything becomes more clear. Everything becomes easier. What I mean by that is that men, ellos no le ponen mente si tú le hablas todos los días. Ellos no le ponen mente si tú le dices buenos días, mi amor, good morning, handsome, good morning. They don't be thinking that. They don't need the good morning text. We want that. And then nosotros nos mortificamos when
¿Y
we
por
don't
qué,
get that.
¿Y por qué a ellos no le importan?
Because they're men. I don't know. They don't care. And dime que tú no te mortificado. In the past, yo me mortificaba when I didn't get those good morning texts.
Claro,
Or like
I'm like,
throughout
oh my
the
God, he
day.
don't want to talk to me.
Yeah, yo me mortificaba. Now, you don't send me a good morning.
All right, fuck you.
I don't give a fuck.
All right,
You
don't
want
text
to?
me.
No,
No,
you.
verdad, tú.
No, it's true. You know how I am. Like.
No, I'm saying verdad because yo también. Like, it's so true.
Like, as soon as you start acting like a man in dating, things become easier. The same, expectations for a date. Do you think a man is sitting in the house thinking, oh my God, I wonder if he's gonna ask me on a date? Oh my God, I want to go on a date. Do you think they're not sitting down at home thinking about it?
Jugando PS5.
Or like haciendo lo que tengan que hacer, pero they're not thinking about, oh, I should take her. I mean, don't get me wrong, some men will do this, and props to you. You're great, you're awesome, you're one in a kind, you're rare. Good for you. But let's be honest, it's not it's not something, que es I don't even know how to say it. It's not something como que es customary. So, mientras nosotros estamos aquí, coño, me van a llevar para una cita, they're gonna plan something, they're gonna do this, they're gonna do that, and they're chilling, y nosotros matándonos con ansiedad, thinking about it.
De aquí a nada no llevan para ningún lado.
Exactly, or they don't plan anything.
Yeah, and just
so
last minute shit.
So, if you think about it, if you treat dating like a man, you're not worried, you don't get anxiety, you don't have expectations. Is that bad? Maybe it's bad because you're giving them. But honestly, me, the next time I'm dating or like continue dating, if it's not intentional, like, then that's my approach. I'm gonna approach dating like a man. Period. And I said what I said. Mic drop.
Okay, those are great. That was a great closing argument right there.
I got a little
feisty. You got into character. You got into end scene, my people.
End scene. No, but it's true. It's dating is rough.
There's a lot of unpopular opinions that a lot of us agree. Like I said, agree to disagree. If you have your own unpopular opinion,
we want to hear them.
Drop them down below the comments, share, give a like, and yeah.
So, what's the wisdom advice? Tia wisdom advice.
Tia wisdom of the week. ¿Cuál es, Perla?
Bing bong.
Bong bong.
Okay. Unpopular opinions are, it's okay to think differently? No. I think we have to look it up.
I think the Tia wisdom of the week is do what you have to do, because at the end of the day, people are going to talk if you do them, if you don't do them, if you talk with family, if you talk with your friends, if you don't have nothing, if you have a lover, if you don't have a lover, they're still going to talk about you regardless. So do what makes you happy. Do what,
Or at the end of the day, they don't really give a fuck.
They just want to talk shit and make you feel like shit.
Y mi mamá dice que mientras más hablan de ti, más grande te crece el culo.
You sound like a little kid que está buscando chisme.
Y mi mamá
me dijo a mí que si tú no...
Y mi mamá me dijo a mí que mientras más hablan de ti, más te crece el culo.
Okay.
El mío no comenzó a crecer hasta que yo estaba más vieja, pero... Woo! All right, people. Thank you so much. Oh, please let us know what you thought about the first episode. We really want to hear your feedback, what you think. I mean,
we always want to hear your thoughts, and we value every comment, every person that likes, share, and comment.
And subscribe.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for listening in and, talking.
Ese me va a volver loca.
Bueno, mija, que te vuelva loca.
But thank you.
Thank you. And here's to our second episode
of Dos
Dos
con
con
Todo
todo,
Tia
Tia
Unfiltered
Unfiltered
Edition.
Edition. Bling.